Welcome to my channel. My name's Sonny. I'm a part-time reseller, Las Vegas Thrifts. I haven't done a what sold video in a while, so let's jump into it with a little bit more info about where I stand right now on eBay. I have 233 active listings. I try to list at least 5 to 10 items per day, or try to find however much items I can that get me over $100 profit to list per day. I have 130 items sold and 4 items unlisted. In the last 60 days, I've made $5,445.35. Starting from what happened recently, going down to whatever date I get to. Yesterday, I ended up getting 4 orders. One of them was this Carrera ski helmet, men's adult size XL. Sold for $25.49. Buyer did pay $10 for shipping. I believe I paid around $8 for this. Next I sold was this vintage rare DC shoes cuffed beanie. It's an adult size, one size fits all. It sold for $18 and the buyer paid $4 for shipping. I've had very quick, fast sales when it comes to cuff beanies. Of course, with everything that I sell, looking for quality and condition, also color. This one sold within 2 days. I got it, I believe, for around $2.50. Next one that sold, this black dot water ski snowboarding pants, women's size 34 to 30. Sold for $24.65. Buyer did pay shipping of $7.55. Now, if you hear a number of $7.55, that's a padded flat rate envelope. If you hear a number like $12.85, $12.55, that's more a medium flat rate box. Number 2, there are 2 types of flat rate boxes from USPS. If you haven't already, create an account, get those shipping supplies in stock, especially the 3 that I just mentioned, the 2 medium flat rate boxes and the padded flat rate. This item that sold is a Gary Fisher medium cycling jersey. There's several of these out there. They are good sellers. Unfortunately for this one, I should have listed it when I first got it, which was a while back. During that time, they're selling for around $40. This one sold for $4. There are other jerseys that sell for quite a bit, so keep your eyes out on cycling jerseys. Big giveaway on them, besides so much details that go on it. The backside, you end up seeing around 3 pockets, and that'll tell you usually that it's either a cycling jersey or it could possibly be some type of hunting shirt. Next item, Sonny STR 7.2 channel high 4K AV receiver, Wi-Fi Bluetooth Apple AirPlay receiver. I got this for $40 around 2 to 3 weeks ago. It sold for 300 buckaroos. Other people are selling them for around $170. Mine was brand new, without a box, without a manual, without a remote. I believe the reason why mine sold a lot more than what other people had sold for, theirs were so-called used, but they also had the remote. They also had the original box. They also had the manual, which mine didn't. I did some research to it. I found that you could get the manual online for free, and you could set up your phone to be the actual remote. So I made sure to add all that information inside the description. I've had this one for several months, finally listed it, and it sold twice. First time it sold, the customer did not follow through with the purchase, so it waited until an open close case. I have my eBay open and close places set up, so it does all the work for me. And once it was done, automatically relisted, and individual picked it up within a few hours of it being relisted. 2016 collector's edition David Ortiz bobblehead, Boston Red Sox, Major League Baseball, loose keyword with this one because it's not in the box. This item that sold, it was actually a lot of 3 of them. I got each of them for $1.50, and I knew I wasn't gonna get much profit, but for me, as I always say, profits are key, whether it be a little or it be a lot. So I spent $1.50 on each of these shirts. All 3 as a lot sold for $15, and the buyer paid $7.55 for shipping. I ended up selling these, being influenced by the Bonafide Hustler. I came across these a while back, maybe 7 months ago. These Nike Free RN Motion Flyknit shoes sold for $32. Buyer paid $7.55 for shipping. They were able to bend a little bit to be placed properly inside a padded flat rate envelope. I ended up getting these because I was influenced by Bonafide Hustler. During the time that I got these around 8 months ago, he had a video put out and had mentioned, lo and behold, that same day or the following day, I came across some identical shoes with a different colorway. He said that they sell for around $35 to $40 depending on the quality and condition, of course. Fortunately, mine didn't sell for $35, but it did sell for $32. So I would say he's right on that. Pretty damn close. Things change, and especially it being from 8 months from now, it's a pretty good find. The item that sold also sold twice from the sold, got canceled, and bought back again by the same customer. USA football Adidas jacket sold for $19.99. It was a size XL, and the buyer paid $7.55. The same buyer, like I said, bought it and canceled it. As soon as I woke up a few days ago, I woke up, heard cha-ching, cha-ching. I was like, yes. Isn't that the best? Resellers waking up to this little sound. Oh, that's that wake up call. Time to get up and make some more moolah. As soon as I got that, I got a little ching. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I got a message. I know what that is. More than likely, the fear of that little sound of when you get a private message on eBay is like, they canceled it. You just give up on life. It's done. The buyer had sent private message stating that he wanted to buy the jacket, but he actually used the wrong bank account. If he could cancel it. So right there and then he had asked to cancel it, got the permission for it. It was canceled it, and I mentioned the back, not a problem. Here you go. I've canceled your order and it's ready for you to purchase again when you're ready. And it took about an hour and then he finally bought it back. I got this Tumi T-Tech traveler bag for around $4 at Goodwill, and it sold for $20. Now, about a year ago, I ended up picking up a handful of dog collars in two sizes, large and small. And I think the large I've had the most of, and I sold probably around 5 of each within the first week for around, I think it was like $18 to $24, and I only paid around $15 for all of them. They were a bulk buy from Goodwill. I made my profits off the bat fast, but then they ended up dying down. I removed them from eBay at the time and put them inside my dead pile box. And then here recently, I didn't want to give up on them. I know people need this stuff. So I looked at the new comp listings. They're at the price that they're at now, and they've been selling here somewhat frequently. Next item that sold, I got this for around $3. 2017 Harley Davidson Duke City, Albuquerque, New Mexico, sold for $12. This was a front and back Harley Davidson shirt. Next item that sold is this Ultra Perigum RS men's running shoes. These were size 11. These sold for 23 buckaroo. This Nike Golf Vapor X carry bag sold for $89 and shipping costs of $20. I got this for $14. That was a fast sale, and I'm glad that the person that bought it was out here, my neighbor's state in California. So the shipping cost was actually came out to $24. Not bad at all. 14 and 89. Men's denim pants. These were 38 by 38. I had 2 of them. I believe I showed you in the last video that I had 2 of them, and this was one of them. Sold for $27, shipping costs of $7.55. These Magic the Gathering cards keep continuing to pay out for me. I got around 2,000 of these cards from a garage sale, probably now a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. This individual paid for 5 lots of 4 that I had listed of cards, and altogether it came out to $77.45. And it was free shipping. It was first class, which only cost maybe, I think it was like $275 or $325. Next item that sold is a J. Crew men's double-breasted black wool long coat, sold for $45. I think I got this jacket for $19. I was hoping to get more around $65. It's one of those things that I mention every once in a while. Other people do too. You have to chance things, but with a good evaluation to either make a little bit of profit or a lot of profit, and this was one of those. I ended up picking up 2 shirts. This is one of them around 2 weeks ago that I paid $6 for. I usually don't pay that much for shirts, but with the name and being familiar with cycling gear and apparel, I knew this was going to bring me money. This Castelli base I Ride seamless base layer shirt sold for $40, and the buyer did pay $4 for shipping. I have another one I'll get to here soon. Hoka 11 Men Clifton 2 size 10 shoes sold for $35 and shipping for $9.99. Next hat that sold is part of my dead pile. Tootsie Roll Owl hat. How many licks does it take you pervs to get to item to sell? It sold for $22.40. Buyer did pay shipping for $4.99. Next item that sold is a vintage LL Bean full-size jacket. This one sold for $25.60. Ended up giving a private message from somebody in Maine, I believe. And they originally had messaged, what is the material insulation on the inside? And if I could take a photo of the inside of the jacket, which I didn't realize I didn't do because I usually do that for all jackets. And I realized with the Crooks and Castle jacket that I have hanging on my wall right now, I didn't do that for that either. And the inside of that jacket is a really nice look. You can look here, and this stuff does matter as you are being told, especially through the story of the private messenger. Next is the Morel Women's 168 running shoes. This was part of my dead pile. I probably listed it up 2 weeks ago, and it sold for $18.50. Got them for like $1 or $2. This next item I'm going to share with you, I got at Walgreens. I didn't just pick up 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of them. These are DDC DNA paternity test kits. I got them for free at Walgreens in one way or another because we used our rewards points at Walgreens, so I ended up just getting them all for free. I didn't have to pay nothing. If you look online how much these sell for, you're gonna find that people are selling them for like $1.99, 99 cents. Shipping costs are like $2.75. I also look at pricing on Amazon and saw that somebody had one listed, only one lister, for $49.99. Now, the thing with this test is that you get this test to take to get another test that costs like over $100. So I make sure, especially with this particular item, I researched it and put that information inside the description. That way it doesn't backfire on me that this is an all-in-one test. It is not. They all sold within the week time frame for $22 each, and the buyer did pay $4 each. I like coming across these pants too. They don't sell for very much, either $20 to around $30 depending condition as well. These Ariat M4 low-rise bootcut jeans sold for $22. Buyer did pay $7.55. Under Armour All Season Gear Pro joggers, they sold for $22. I believe I got these for $4. Next item that sold is the other Castelli shirt that I said to keep an eye out for, that I also paid $6 for this one. It sold for $40. This one is a long sleeve, also brand new. Buyer did pay $4 for shipping. Next item that sold is a figurine from Jollibee, is Jolly Jeep, Pinoy toy display figurine. I got this for I think around $2.50 maybe or less. So for 21 bucks, it had stickers on the little Jeep along the side that I took photos of and mentioned, saying that there is damage on them. I want to say thank you all for supporting my videos. It means so much that my channel is growing, but it's not just because I'm being more consistent. That is a little bit of it, but I'm also have people coming into my YouTube journey, channel, and life outside of the monitor that influenced me to keep my head up and keep going. Any questions, drop them in the comments down below, or even message me on Instagram at the Las Vegas Thrifts. Hope you enjoyed it all. Stay tuned for more what sold videos, thrift hauls. Come thrift with me and live chats with myself and also Kevin from the Thrifting Lounge. Thank you all so much once again. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and stay tuned till next time. Thank you all for watching.